Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they teams, they individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
He's got his man across the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Right. I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going for it all. Touchdown, Florida State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, fourth down coming up. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, no! They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Hurley. Got enough space. Touchdown Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a 1st down, and it'll be 4th. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Working making his way on the return up to the yard. Before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Turns it on in midfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it as a plus 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the right. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Noles! How about this defense taking one back to the house? And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Florida State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the 1st half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
They boot it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise. We have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. flush it, I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Noles will have it 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets rid of it. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to... Touchdown, Noles! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Levy. Breaks into the open. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
he'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And the Noles have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the single running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He's going to lose a yard on that one.